Oh, for crying out loud.
This is the third time I've had to cancel my date with my boyfriend because of overtime.
Overtime, just that word, right? For a lot of us, it's this mix of opportunity and, let's be real, total chaos. It's a problem pretty much everywhere. Who gets the extra hours? Is it actually fair? And why does it always have to be so complicated? Well, today we're going to dive into a system that's designed to fix exactly that. I mean, this quote just nails it, doesn't it? We've all seen it. The mad dash to the sign-up sheet, the arguments over who got there first, and that sinking feeling that the whole thing is just rigged. And for managers, oh man, it's a nightmare. They're just drowning in spreadsheets and emails, trying to juggle everything and keep the peace, all while making sure the job gets done. So, what if we could just get rid of all that mess? What if we could replace it with something simple, structured, and genuinely fair? A system where you know exactly why decisions are made and where you stand at all times. That's the idea we're going to unpack right now. All right, section 1, overtime chaos solved. So how do you actually tackle this kind of chaos? We're going to look at a system called OT Booker that's built to take this problem on head on. It creates a process that really empowers everyone, from the folks on the floor all the way up to HR. Okay, section 2, the employee's power of choice. Let's start with the employee's point of view, because this is where things get really interesting. It's all about shifting the power back into their hands, giving them real control and, transparency. The goal is to turn overtime from this thing you have to deal with into something you actually choose to do. So here's the core idea: strategic bidding. Instead of just signing your name on a list, you place a bid using a priority score from 1 to 10. Think of it like this. A 1 is kind of like saying, I'll take it if you're desperate. But a 10 is you screaming, I absolutely need this shift. It's a super simple way to show how much you want it, which makes everything way clearer from the get-go. And this is a huge change from the old way, right? We're moving away from that whole first come, first served madness. No more confusing sign-up sheets or decisions that feel kind of random. Instead, you get strategic bidding, you can see all the shifts clearly, and the decisions are based on rules, not hunches. It's a whole new ballgame. But here's the clever part. This is where the strategy kicks in. Your high priority bids are a limited resource. You can't just slap a 10 on every single shift you see. The system makes you treat those top bids like currency. You have to spend them wisely, which forces you to think about which shifts you really want. And how does it do that? With something called a priority reuse cap. Basically, an admin can set a limit, say you can only use your 10 bid once a month. Once you've spent it, it's gone until the next month rolls around. This is brilliant because it stops one person from grabbing all the best shifts and makes sure everyone gets a fair shot over time. Okay, so that's what it looks like for employees. Now, let's flip the script. Let's talk about the managers. We're moving into section 3, the manager's control center. This is all about giving them the tools to bring back some order and make sure everything is compliant. With this system, managers get super precise control. It's not just some vague, hey, we have overtime email anymore. Nope. They can define everything about the shift, the date, whether it's day or night, exactly how many people they need, and, this is key, any minimum skills or special certifications required. This means only the right people can even bid on the shift in the first place. And here's a huge win for them: automation. The system takes over all that tedious work. For example, a manager can set it up so that bidding on a shift automatically closes a few days beforehand. No more running around trying to manually cut it off or dealing with a flood of last-minute requests. The system just handles it, freeing them up to, actually manage. All right, section 4, the fair allocation engine. This is where it all comes together, right? We've got employees bidding and managers creating the shifts. But how does the system actually decide who gets what? Let's pull back the curtain and look at the logic that makes it all fair. So how are shifts awarded? It's not just about who bid the highest. It's a whole series of tiebreakers. First, it looks at the highest priority bid. But what if 2 people bid a 9? Then it looks at who has fewer recent overtime hours. That's to spread the work around. Still a tie? Okay, it then looks at who has a lower cancellation rate, rewarding reliability. And if, after all that, it's still a tie, it goes to whoever submitted their bid first. See? It's a completely transparent, step-by-step process. But wait, there's one more layer, and this one is absolutely critical, a safety net. What happens if awarding a shift would accidentally schedule someone for, say, a 24-hour workday? That's dangerous. Well, there's an automated check, the Global Conflict Resolver, that scans for exactly these kinds of problems. It's there to prevent unsafe schedules and protect both the workers and the company. And the best part is, it doesn't just tell you there's a problem, it fixes it. If it finds a conflict, it automatically rejects the shift that had the lower priority bid. And this can even set off a cool domino effect. The next eligible person on the waitlist for that shift then gets promoted into the spot, and the system rechecks everything. It keeps going until the final schedule is 100% safe and compliant. Okay, last section here, Section 5, Beyond Scheduling, a Smarter Workplace. Because when you put all these pieces together, you realize this isn't just about filling a schedule. A system like this can fundamentally change the whole vibe of a workplace, impacting everything from the data you rely on to the actual culture.
You can see it right here, it really is a win-win. For employees, you get real choice, you get total transparency, and you get a fair shot. And for the company? Well, managers in HR get way less administrative headache, they get consistent compliance, they get data they can actually use, and, maybe the biggest one of all, a whole lot less workplace drama.
And just a quick note on what's happening under the hood, the system is built to be really robust, to maintain what we'd call data health. It has smart tools to prevent weird errors like what's called ghost data, where an application is tied to a shift that's been deleted. It's constantly cleaning up stuff like that, protecting historical records, and making sure the system just works reliably for the long run. So this all brings us to one final thought. Just think about it for a second. What could your team achieve if its most contentious process, the one that causes all the arguments, suddenly became its most transparent and efficient one? What would that free you up to do?